All right, there we go. Hello, John S. Rhodes of the Rhodes Brothers here. And the topic of today's short talk is what I learned shooting 50 videos in 50 days. Now, to be fair, by the time that you see this video, I'll be closer to something like 60 to 70 videos, perhaps even more than that. And also, it was a little bit more than 50 days, more like maybe 55 days, 56 days or so. But a lot of videos every single week, and about one video per day is what I've been hitting. Now, the very first thing, the very first lesson I want to pass along is that this is very much being treated as a process and as a journey. There is a story here. And what that comes down to is I am not just trying to produce a video when I shoot a video. I'm not just trying to start and end and have value created and work product done. I'm not just putting in the time and saying, okay, I put in 1 hour and this is the video that I get. Instead, it is very, very much about documenting and understanding and learning from the journey. And I'm always trying to win or learn. Now, in this case, winning is all about creating a wonderful high value video that is good for you, obviously, but also is good for the Rhodes brothers. We're able to share a message, able to spread real knowledge and real skills and really help people out. But it's not just that result. It's also that'd be the winning, right? There's also the learning. So if we're not winning and the video's good but not great, maybe it doesn't get a lot of views, maybe we don't add a lot of subscribers, well, that might not be winning. But even if we do not win, we are still learning. I'm learning, my brother is learning, we're updating the Rhodes Brothers channel, we're updating how we prepare for the videos, how we use the videos, and that's just a huge, huge lesson, is that 50 plus videos is a journey. It's very difficult. Most people simply are not going to even hit 10, let alone 20 videos. And now we're at 50 plus videos. So that's very, very exciting to treat it like you're the hero of your own story. You're the hero or the main character in the story, and it's up to you. It's your choice to treat it that way and get the most value out of it. By the way, this is also what maintains the high energy. This is what keeps the spirit, the flame alive. It's because it is a journey, it is a process, and you can improve the process. You can augment the tools that are used to create and produce over time. Okay, enough about that. That is number one. Number two is it has become easier and easier to just say some critical things. Like at the beginning of the video, I say, hi, this is John S. Rhodes of the Rhodes Brothers. Okay, that's pretty clear. I say that pretty much every video, but I also say, this is greater wealth through mastery. And I decided on that very early in this journey. I wanted to talk about how to increase wealth, what that meant, and how to get there. The actual what is this and how do I get there? And those four simple words are injected into virtually every single Rhodes Brothers video. It's a mantra, it's a saying, it's a concept, it's a philosophy. There's psychology built into that. Now, I'll probably shoot another video and maybe even produce a book about greater wealth through mastery. And by the way, here's a little hint. Self-mastery is the greatest mastery of all. Another topic for another day. But I do want to point out that that phrase captures the podcast, the video, the teaching, the training. And it doesn't really matter whether I'm talking about Bitcoin or I'm doing an interview or I'm doing a teaching or some training on some very specific topic, or maybe it's mindset, personal development. It could be almost anything. All of that relates to growth, improvement. That's the greater part. And then the wealth, it's not just money. Many people think Wealth means money. Obviously, you've got relationships, you've got your health, and so many other aspects of life. So, greater wealth, and then by way of, through, right? Process, journey, right? It's the through, greater wealth through, and then mastery. And as I said, self mastery. So, it's good to be thinking about what is your purpose. What is your mantra? What can you say, maybe that people don't agree with, but is like central or it's core to your personality, to what you want to provide to the world, what value you have in this world. And trust me, you absolutely have value that you can share. I know it. I've seen it from people who say, I have no talents, no skill, no education, no real experience, and yet I am certain, I believe in you that you can do exactly that. And in fact, you can even create your very own product practically out of thin air by following a very simple process. In fact, down in the description, there is some help with this if you're interested. More than willing to also create one or more videos on that topic of product creation out of thin air and how you can monetize that. It's a very exciting topic. By the way, that's the third point. What we have found out already by creating these 50 plus videos is you start to see what works and doesn't work. Now you might say, well, you're going to figure that out after 3, 4, 5 videos. No, you're going to figure that out with 10 videos, sort of. 20 videos, 25 videos, you're starting to get the hint. But I believe that we're not actually even starting with this channel until we hit 100 videos. Now, that is obscene, wild, crazy, unbelievable. But what I mean by that is, given the shape and size and character and nature of this channel, in terms of what's happening with the data that we can actually see, and I'm talking very much about the data that YouTube provides and other channels provide, because we distribute this wider and wider to more and more people. But the data is not all inclusive. It's not showing us everything, but it's starting to. We're starting to see what topics are resonating. We are starting to see what phrases seem to stick with people. We're starting to see, by way of things like comments and emails that are coming into us, what it is that you really truly want. And what I will say, as I love to say, is down in the comments below, let us know what kind of teaching and training and videos you'd like to see, what you want to know, what it is that we are doing, what has been successful, who it is we work with, and so on and so forth. But let us know down in the comments. So that's another thing that I want to pass along. I believe this is now either the third or fourth point, and that is you are interacting with a very large number of people. You must act as if the future has already been pulled forward to you. You have to consider that your channel will grow over time. You have to realize that more and more videos will be created and produced and thrust into the world. And as a result of that, you're going to have more and more people see your teaching and training. They're going to hear your voice. And as a result, those people are already there. You're just continuously gathering them. You're continuously magnetically attracting them. So when I am teaching and training and speaking to you one-to-one, one of the things that I do keep in mind is that even though it is truly a one-to-one experience for you right now, there is a vast ocean of humanity who are just wildly crazy in love with this content. They just really, really enjoy this content. It's meaningful, it's useful, they can take action on it. It causes mental shifts, paradigms to be changed and shifted over time. And that's very, very, very exciting to me to think that there's so many hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands, and even perhaps millions of people who are interested in getting this exact content. I think also, in light of all of these things, documenting the journey so that we can look back And we can also say to other people, look at how we documented the journey. Look at what we learned along the way. So even shooting this video, talking about the 50 plus videos and the 50 plus days, we're trying to walk the walk and talk the talk so that you can see this right now, so you can see this for yourself, but also so historically we can go back and say, hey, what were we thinking back then? What were we doing back then? How have our ideas changed? What data has come in to verify and validate what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it? So the what and the how, like the process, the content, the topic, these things matter. And also I would say the who, that includes obviously you, my friend. Subscribers matter. So if you haven't subscribed to the Rhodes Brothers channel, please do that right now, because it's people like you that help the channel grow by simply subscribing. It does great things for the algorithm, but more importantly, so you legit can get the next teaching and training. Now, I'll end up here now today with something very, very important. When you shoot 50 videos and you treat it like history and a very large number of people, and it's the story and the journey, one of the things that you end up doing, and you can't help it, and it's a wonderful, wonderful experience, is that you want to be better and better, not just get better and better. Not like, oh, in the future, I want to get better. In the future, things will be better. I'm not just looking into the future. I'm not just thinking about the past and the journey that's behind, and I can look backward pretty objectively and say, this is what's happened. I can go back in time, right? I can go back there and look. And I can sort of project into the future. Obviously, I can think about where we're going to end up, 100 plus videos, 200, 300 videos, who knows, and thousands of subscribers. But here's the thing. In like this very video, if you've been with us for a while, one of the things that you'll notice is that the studio, right, what you see around me, which is somewhat plain vanilla, it keeps getting better and smoother. The lighting keeps getting a little bit better. I keep tweaking it to improve it. The background over here, you can kind of see like a bluish purple hue, and over here it's maybe yellow, reddish, greenish, right? So the colors are different behind me. The camera has improved. The storage capacity has been increased. The technology, even things like the wires and the storage of the device and the microphone that I'm using and so forth. I keep trying to upgrade and improve for this video. For every next video, I'm like, what can I change? What can I improve? What will make this a better experience? And I think that that is a great thing. It's a great thing for you to know that you can start with a setup that is very plain, very simple. I was using my phone to shoot the first videos. Maybe the first 8 to 10, 8 to 15 videos were all done with my phone. Maybe even the first 20 videos were with my phone. I'd have to take a look. And then I switched over to a new camera, a new setup, new technology, and that's on top of the various lighting that I have set up. Like the lighting right here, see my hand, how it gets brighter, and there's lighting over there, and there's the lighting back over here. You can see a shadow now behind. So I've got these different lights, and I've got this camera. I've got down here a microphone, but you feel compelled for this video, the very next video that you create. You say, what could I have done better? Every time you just find yourself, and you could nag and complain and whine and moan and say, oh, I'm going to have to edit this. I'm going to have to do all of this work. And it's so frustrating. And you could do that. And there are things in the future that I can tell you now that will be improved. We will have vastly superior editing. In fact, at this point in time, with over 50 videos done, we've done virtually no editing of the videos, but we're going to start editing the videos to make them more consumable, to remove some of the clutter and the noise, to some of the things I say like that. If I repeat myself or I go and ah, those things will start to go away because they will be edited out and your experience will get better. Now, let's turn that around. I'm saying that about the Rhodes Brothers channel and this video and other videos we've done. But what I can say for sure is as you shoot video after video after video after video, you feel compelled. It's something that you just embrace because you know that you want that next video to be better. You want to be better. You want to be better. And you can feel the energy, the positive energy that I'm able to express, and I'm able to think and feel a certain way and then convey that through the camera. And I'm like, whoa, that being the case, you're looking into my eyes, right? This is amazing. This is an amazing opportunity. And so because of that, I want to make sure that it's the very, very best experience that you can possibly have. So my question is, and this is a repeat of something that I try to say in every video so that you know, does this match up with your experience? Have you experienced something similar? Let us know in the comments below. It's a call to action that I just did there. It's powerful, right? And also, like I said, greater wealth through mastery. So you've heard that. So the things that I do in the teaching and the training here, they're very deliberate. I try to get better. I've tried to ask you to subscribe. Please do so. I've asked you to comment. I've talked about the description below because we have free materials available. So I've built in, and I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to push you. I'm trying to maybe encourage. I'm trying to make you aware, but the right people after seeing multiple trainings will be very curious. Like, what should I do next? How should I participate? How can I be part of this? It's very simple. Take action on what is best for you at this point in time, whether it's a comment, subscribing, liking this video, sharing this video with someone who is going to benefit from its message. That phrase, right? Share this with someone who will benefit from its message is something that I picked up researching and listening and watching other videos, and I really liked it, so I incorporated it into what I say at the end of videos as well. Not all, but many. That's yet another call to action, and it might resonate with you. Like, wow, this is great training. This is something I needed to hear. I'm going to pass this along to someone because, wow, these guys have really nailed it. Okay, so that being said, on this screen, I'm doing it now. I'm letting you know that what I'm doing is I'm concluding the video, but what you'll see is the following. I'm going to sort of make sure it's clear. On the screen, and I truly don't know where, on the screen somewhere, you will see the next video pop up. And I can promise you that it will offer you a breakthrough and it will resonate with you. We will be on the same wavelength. You'll be able to take what you learned in this video and be able to apply it in real time according to that video. Okay, so I use that phrase and language because it's absolutely true for most videos, but not all. So I add that little piece right there and talk about checking out the next video so that you watch the next video because the value is indeed so high. That being said, this is John S. Rhodes of the Rhodes Brothers, and I do truly thank you for spending time with us. And for real, check out that next video. You will very much enjoy it. Thanks and take care.